That side's all funny. I just threw my hair up, and I'm just now seeing for the first time what it looks like, and that side's all woo, and this side's all I just had to get it up out of the way. Happy Monday. I'm feeling better. I feel maybe 90 some odd percent. I'm glad I took Mucinex last night, and I'm glad I also took the cold and cough before I went to bed. It's just mainly when I lay down, I have this mucus that drains, and then it just feels like it kind of goes up and down. But I did sleep well last night from the druggage. You gotta love cold and cough medicine. Woo! Helps you sleep. They still have no power over my grandma's way. She called, well, okay, let's start at the beginning of the day. We woke up, and I had to go mail a package today for the ornament exchange that headed to Beth. So Dad and I hit the road. We left Heidi at home, which she was ticked. She was not happy. So we went to the post office, and Dad ran in there for me and mailed the package and checked the box. And then we left there and I took him to lunch. I had wanted to do this on Mom's birthday, but he was gone, and I didn't feel good, so I didn't even bring it up. And I had gotten a coupon through the email for Red Lobster, because I'm on their email club, and it was $10 off 2 dinners of the seafood boils. I think it's bakes, seafood bakes. I don't know. But, and then I had a $25 gift card I had gotten from some points I had earned through my bank, and I cashed them in and got a gift card. So we went there, and I have a picture I took. I put it on my Instagram because I just thought it was. I hadn't had crab legs in a long time, and one of the bakes had crab legs in it, and whoops, see, and they give you the side plate to put the crab legs on, and then they give you a bowl to put your scraps in. So, because underneath the crab legs is like an ear of corn and new potatoes and shrimp and scallops and like a garlicky butter. It's like in this big bowl. And so Dad had the same exact thing, and comes with a salad and the Cheddar Bay biscuits that are lovely. So they brought it out, and it comes with this cover, and you lifted it up, and I'm like, this is not the right one. She had pushed the wrong button. She had pushed the one next to it. So when I lifted it up, it was mussels and scallops and lobster. And I know Dad doesn't like mussels. And both of them had been wrong. So they took them both back, and they're like, we'll expedite your guys' order. So about 10 minutes later, we got our meal, and she's like, we're going to take 25% off of your bill just because you guys had to wait. And Dad's like, we weren't in a hurry to go anywhere, but thank you. And so with my $10 off coupon and the 25% off they gave us, my gift card, it cost like 24 something. There's like 41 cents left on my gift card. And then we just left her a nice tip. So it was a good lunch. And then we left there and went to Kmart. I have not been to a Kmart in 20 years. We only have one in the area, and this one is in Indiana. But Dad had seen an ad of these tennis shoes he wanted to look at. And he wanted to get there early in the week because the ads just came out yesterday, because he wears a 13 wide. And so he knows large sizes sometimes tend to disappear quickly, and they usually don't get a whole lot of them in. So he wanted to go there. So off we went to Kmart, and it's a very cluttery store. Not very neat. It was okay. I spent like less than $2. I bought a Renews It. See, it's right there at my shelf. And these 1 liter bottles of stuff that were 2 for $1. One was like peach lemonade, one was mango lemonade. So I got out of there cheap. He bought 2 pairs of shoes. 2 pairs of tennis shoes. One was a regular pair of tennis shoes. And we get home, he goes, Stacy, I'm officially old. I'm like, what do you mean, Dad? And he goes, I bought one pair of Velcro tennis shoes. And he put them on. He goes, they are so freaking easy to put on. I love them. So he was making fun of himself, saying he's now really old since he bought himself Velcro tennis shoes. I said, it don't matter. We're proud. So we stopped back by the house and drop off. Oh, we went to Gordon's because Gordon's. Dad's like, did you see Gordon's had that cheesecake on sale again? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Years and years and years ago. I'm sure they have it every year. I just don't pay attention. But when my mom was still alive, they had a cheesecake. It's 14 slices, and every slice is different flavor. And so they had it on sale for $9.99, saving $8. So we stopped there and got one of those and brought that home also. And I'm surprised he even mentioned it, and because I never pay attention. But so I'm like, okay, we'll stop and get one. And then we came home and dropped off the cheesecake and stuff and picked up Heidi and took her for a ride and went out towards Grandma's house. We saw quite a few trees that had fallen. A lot of power line guys out. They still have no power out that direction towards my grandma. They might not get it till Friday. She called us, wanted to know if we had any kerosene, because her only heat source in her house right now is a kerosene heater, and she's running low. And Dad's like, well, I think I have some. When we get home, I'll check and I'll call you. Well, we get home, Dad cannot find kerosene. And so he called Grandma. While we were out, we also stopped at Larry's too and said hi to them. But Dad called Grandma and said, I can't find it. So I had called around town, and there's only one place in town I found who sells it, and they're out. In the town she lives, their gas station is closed because there's no power. And they only have one. And then, because I called the first place, and I'm like, do you carry kerosene? She goes, yes, we do, but we're out. I'm like, okay, thank you. So then I called the Marathon station up the street from my house, and I'm like, do you carry kerosene? He goes, no, the only person in town who carries it is the first station I had called. And he goes, and I know they're out. So he must have people calling him too. And so Dad called Grandma and said, we'll have to try to find it somewhere else tomorrow, because there's nowhere here that we can get it. There might be some like the next town over or north, or I don't know. So she's like, she'll just keep it at a low temperature and just bundle up. Dad's like, well, just shut up the house and go down to your daughter's house, down to my Aunt Kathy's house, because they have a generator in their whole house. They have a nice generator. They have one that's, as soon as the electricity goes out, it kicks on automatically. There is no having to go turn it on. It knows. And it powers the whole house. So, but Grandma's stubborn. She don't want to be an inconvenience. You know how that goes. So she's holing up in her little house. So then we come, he left. Dad left to go to Monday Night Football. So now here I am talking to you, babbling. I'm getting ready to go into the kitchen and toast myself a bagel. What time is it? 7:45. Gonna have a bagel, because my seafood from noon is gone. Because we got to Red Lobster at like 12:30. And watch some stuff on the DVR, because I have lots of it on there. Crap tonnage. Many things. So, that's what I'm going to do. Kitty, you want to add to this conversation? Kitty cat. Hey, hi. Hi there. She's sleepy. She doesn't even care about vlogging today. Usually, you know how she is. I talk, she comes. Today, she's looking at me like, why are you talking about me, Mama? Alright, see you all later. Bye!